Hello everyone, I welcome you all on this YouTube channel UPSC Logi. This is Rahul and I am going to start the Hindu analysis for your public administration optional. And as you know that since last 1 year or so I have launched this PubAdPedia magazine on the continuous basis. So you can download the magazine and you can get the copy of the magazine from the Telegram channel PubAdPedia. You will get the PDF over there. You can simply join. You can go to the files section of the group or the channel at the Telegram, and you will get the magazine, the copy of the magazine. You can read out the magazine. You will get the linking and all with respect to the thinkers and theories, and you will get the linking between theory thinker on one hand and the current affairs of public administration from the Hindu on the other hand. Okay, so this is all about the introduction, and let's get started for the analysis of the Hindu or PubAd option for the PubAd optional dated 13th October 2021. The first important news article, as you can see over here, PM slams selective reading of rights issues. So basically our Prime Minister is saying that there are some people, there are some individuals, organization in the society, they are using the rights for their own selfish interest, and they are basically using the rights selectively. If the right is helping them, they will abide by that right. They will protest for the upliftment of that right, for the, you can say, fulfillment of that right. They will claim that right. They will say, they will ask for the proper, you can say, safeguard of that right. But when it comes to other cases, when it comes to the, you can say, negative impact on their own interest, they will say that they will not say anything on that right. So simple logic is there. So अपना काम बनता, भाड़ में जाए जनता, that kind of ideology is there. So people are using the right. They are वो जब उनके rights affect होते हैं, then they will start asking for the rights. Okay, but नहीं होते हैं तो कोई बात नहीं. So that kind of thing, selective reading of rights. So you can use it directly, indirectly. Let's say there is the question with respect to the problems with respect to rights, or the issues with respect to rights. Okay, so in that context it is given in your public administration paper 2. In PubAd paper 2 you will get this philosophical framework of the government and the constitution. There you can use this right wala point. Okay, I hope you are getting. Some days back or in the previous months, in July 2021, I have covered one article with respect to federalism. Okay, so and that article was published in the Hindu newspaper itself on the editorial section. So that article was also like this only, that that article was, the crux of that article was that the states, there are different states like UP, Rajasthan, Haryana. So when it comes to the idea of federalism is also selective federalism, the states are following. So that article was also saying that if a particular issue of federalism is there, so the states will only ask for federalism, or they will come forward only when their own interests are affected by a particular decision of the central government or the union government. Okay, but when there is no there is no interest of a particular state, the state will not say anything. So this is wrong. This should not be there. Universal idea of federalism should be there. If a particular issue, if the particular decision of central government is affecting the state of Kerala, then UP government should also come with Kerala, and they should bargain with the central government, or they should convince the central government. So this is universal federalism, because ultimately UP is also a state, Kerala is also the state, and other states are also there. Gujarat should also come. But in our country, what we are witnessing, if a particular issue is affecting the interest of the Kerala, UP will not come forward. If a particular issue is affecting the state of West Bengal, Gujarat will not come forward. So this is the issue of federalism. Similarly here you can say, you can analyze this thing as the issue of right. I hope you are getting this thing. So you have to read this article because this is the part of your syllabus under public administration paper 2 subheading, and the topic is philosophical framework of the constitution. Value premise is something that is there. Okay, apart from that, there is no editorial as such for your PubAd optional, but you will get one more article with respect to the Supreme Court judgment. So if you just scroll it further, scroll it down, you will find yes, so you will find this article. You can read this, you have to read this article as well. Supreme Court comes down on repeated petition to modify the verdict. So basically the Supreme Court comes down heavily on the people, the individuals, the groups. They are the people who are filing the repeated petition. Okay, so in law and order administration there is a concept called recidivism. Recidivism basically means a particular person is committing a crime, and after the completion of the jail term, the person, when the authority releases that person, the person will commit the crime again. This is the repetition of crime is called as recidivism. Okay, this is with respect to your law and order and public administration, law and order and public order, because there you will find this as the part of correctional administration. Law and order, correctional means correcting the individual. Okay, so that kind of thing is also there. But here we are not saying, we are not talking about, I am just linking here, we are not dealing with the repeated crimes, but here we are dealing with the repeated petition for the modification of the particular verdict of the Supreme Court, or the clarification for the verdict of the Supreme Court, or for that matter High Court. So the Supreme Court is saying that there are repeated petition for the modification of verdict, and why these individuals, these organizations are filing the repeated petition, so that they can basically avoid the compliance with the judgment, because ultimately if certain, you can say, petition is there, so you will find the kind of delay. You know about the delays in Indian judiciary, the problem with respect to the problem called hashtag justice delayed is justice denied. So that kind of thing is there. So basically Supreme Court is unhappy. Supreme Court is basically talking about the hallmark of judicial pronouncement, and the Supreme Court ने यहाँ पे explicitly बोला है, Supreme Court is explicitly saying this thing, that hallmark of judicial pronouncement is its stability and finality. So these articles are important because you might get some question from these, you can say, these statements, like ये statement लिख के बोल देगा comment. Okay, so something like that let's say Supreme Court is using this quotation, hallmark of judicial pronouncement is its stability and finality. So in your public administration you should be able to analyze this thing. Okay, so why it is why the finality and stability is important? It is important because otherwise it will lead to the vicious cycle. Okay, I hope you are getting. Apart from that, finality is important. If you read the different laws also, you will find this finality word will be there in constitution, or for that matter in different laws like interstate water dispute act. You will get the finality is very important, otherwise there is no point of doing justice. So that's why you can analyze, you can give the examples like this. Okay, so you have to develop that thought process so that you can write, you can analyze the question in public administration, because public administration में जो question जो आएंगे, the question that are coming in the PubAd, they are not direct. Okay, you have to analyze, you have to think of the things like this. Okay, so read this. Here you will get some essay material as well. For example, the Supreme Court is saying something like something like that. Okay, let me bring that thing. तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ऐसा कुछ बोला है यहाँ पे कि हमारा जो कोर्ट जो है, कोर्ट व्यूज जो प्रेजेंट करता है, दे आर लाइक sand dunes. Okay, they are not affected by the winds, and also they are final, they are for the stability, so something like that. So you have to read this article as well. Direct linkages are not there in today's news analysis, but I hope you are getting the crux of the articles that you have to refer. So kindly refer and kindly try to analyze these articles from your PubAd point of view. And this is it. Thank you so much, and stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you can join the Telegram group and Telegram channel as well. Thank you so much.